For this video, I'm going on a tour of Silver Dollar City located in Branson, Missouri. So Silver Dollar City is kind of like a hybrid between an amusement park, a shopping district, and a traditional theme park. It's kind of like a collection of different shops and artisans. What's interesting about this one is they've got the roller coasters like you would expect at a place like this, but they also have like glass making and custom clothing and homemade furniture, and there's an arts and crafts festival kind of vibe to a lot of the village area. One of the original centerpiece attractions for this place is the Marvel Cave, and that's an original like 1800s mining community type of cave that you've probably seen before. I've seen a couple like this in Pennsylvania, for example, where you actually go down into the old abandoned mine and a mine train and basically do the whole tour. And this one's got a full walking tour, whereas the ones in Pennsylvania were mostly you stay on the train the whole time, and that was basically the whole thing. But this one is pretty elaborate, how you get to basically explore the Marvel Cave down underground. I do love the theming for this place, but I'll admit it's not very big, at least compared to theme park standards. Silver Dollar City is 61 acres, which is pretty small. By comparison, the original Disneyland, which I consider pretty small, is 85 acres. And Animal Kingdom, by comparison, is 500. So 61 acres isn't a particularly big park by any stretch. But for the people that don't like walking around a lot, then this park is probably great because it is a fairly small footprint. Now, you still have to put some effort into the walking because they've got a lot of hills, and some of the walkways are pretty steep. So if you got a wheelchair or something, or a scooter, you're going to have some challenges on some of those inclines for sure. The remarkable part is, even though it's a fairly small size, they still squeezed 31 different attractions into this park. So it's a full day attraction, and the theming is wonderful, absolutely beautiful. The execution is just amazing. The restaurants serve really good food. I mean, the park is top notch despite being one of the smallest theme parks I've ever been to. The highlights for me, I absolutely love Fire in the Hole. That's the classic dark ride that, even though it's showing its age, being a product of the 70s, it's still an amazing ride. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite rides at the park. They've got 3 really good roller coasters in Powder Keg, Outlaw Run, and Time Traveler. Really good. And the wooden coaster, Thunderation, is quite good too. So there's a lot of value in this park, and it's definitely worth at least one trip. Even if you live far away, I still think it's worth it. It's definitely the best Wild West themed park that I've ever been to, bar none. So ticket prices start around $80 a day, which is, I would call that kind of a mid-priced park. If you've been to a Disney park recently, you realize that a single day admission now is running, anywhere from $130 to $150 for the day, depending on the season. So $80 is fairly, middle of the road for the pricing. There are cheaper amusement parks that, the tickets are only $40 or $50 a day, but none of them have theming that are as immersive as this particular park. So you get what you pay for, and you definitely get a quality experience for that $80 price point on this one. So my bottom line for Silver Dollar City is very favorable. I would definitely recommend it if you're in the area of Branson, and if you're really into Wild West themed parks, this is probably the bucket list one to go to. I think this has got the best Wild West experience that you're ever going to see. And it is kind of neat just to be able to buy all those kind of unique trinkets that are only available here. Like, I've never seen a furniture store inside of Frontierland in Disney World, for example. So it's just kind of its own thing, and I'd recommend you experience it at least once. Thanks for watching this episode of The Adventure Schmuck. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See everyone next week.